Warchief of Light is live with yet another epic night of gaming, ass kicking, waiting for shit to load. Hi, my name is ffxiv, but you lovely people are more than welcome to call me Peebs. We're waiting for shit to load. That's my fault. Who else to blame? Who else? This is me. Who fucked up? Me. So, we're just gonna chit-chat. Hi, how's everyone doing? So we've got some interesting news. We've got some stuff going on. And actually, let's start right here on the launcher. Okay, stays and stream. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, where to watch on the YouTube channel. Okay, so listen. The keynote to announce biggest up to latest updates. Chances are we'll want to see that. Okay, I hope y'all you will probably want to see that. All right. So yeah, that's probably hinted. I think so. Yeah. The attending guests, development operations arrived to greet the attendees, kick off the show. A realm revisited. This is. It might be okay to for me to check this out, but it's not too big. I am desperate to see this one. Cause look who's gonna be there. Ishikawa, Glamour to Life. This is why I brought this up. Okay, so. Final Fantasy XIV was like, hey, listen, cosplayers, register now, and we'll discuss. So, over 500 people signed up. Okay? Hold on. Don't want to dox myself here. Hold on. Almost there. So over 500 people jumped in on it, right? Everyone was so excited that they're like, yes, we want to cosplay. So what happened? Well, they said, hey, listen, if you signed up, okay, basically this was just for a registration and interest. And of course, they're like, hey, listen, we only have enough room for 100. 500 people applied. We only have room for 100. So, you have to register your cosplay, okay? Hope you're following. You have to register your cosplay at these specific times, and they'll be accepting 25 of the cosplays. 20. Think about that. 25 cosplays per every few hours, every 3 hours or so. And it's first come, first serve. So if you didn't get in here, you're going to wait for here, right? It just makes sense. If you didn't get in here, you're going to get in here. Just makes sense. Right? Do you see the problem real fast? Give you a little spoiler alert. I get to Las Vegas at 5:30. So I have 75 people that, and again, chances are this is going to fill up so fucking fast. It's not even worth it to go try and rush to get in before 8 so I can do that. I will be going there, trying to get there before 8 so I can register early because I don't want to deal with that shit the next day. But so yeah, a lot of people in the cosplaying section are very disappointed with this. And on the Friday in the morning, okay, an hour after registration, an hour before the shit's actually starting, yeah, there's only 25 more slots to go. Yeah, it's something. So people are mad, big mad. Cosplay community is pretty mad. I am a little bit disappointed because I know if it wouldn't be so bad for us flying in if it was all in the morning. there was several times during the day you could like sign up, but that's not the case here at all, at all, at all. It's like, hey, 3/4 of the chances you had. No, you don't get that. Like, for me to have gotten that, I would have had to have paid an extra $1,000. Like, make it make sense. So, not a fan, but it is what it is. Listen, there are a lot of cosplayers who are very upset with this. On the bright side, we know there's going to be a lot of cosplayers. Can't wait. If you're looking for a cosplay update, let's go. Garment is made. Yeah, Calvin, absolutely. Yes. Chances are it's not going to happen. Remember, I am in some discords with some like professional cosplayers, and they're gonna go before me by far, without a doubt, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just one of those like Jesus moments. So yeah, if they're like, "Hey, Peebs, totally, like you should totally do this," I'll be like, "Fuck yeah." So, but chances are, and I'm being realistic, right? It's probably not gonna happen. Hello, John. So, turn this bitch down. But I will be very straightforward and honest, as always. Okay, it's fine. Chances are really, really good that I won't be, and that's fine. I can live with that. Like, no one's gonna die over that. We're good. It just sucks that I didn't even get a chance to try. Like, I'm already taking that at 3/4 of the runnings. I heard. People have been messaging me about it going, Peebs. Peebs. There's a ninja pupper. Oh, nice! We love ninja puppers! So yeah, bear with me. We're just gonna go through a couple things really quickly. I didn't have a chance to do a whole lot. But yeah, Julia Chai's garment is made. I have the shirt, so she needs to be ironed. Other than that, she's great. Skirt, she's been made. Jacket or coat, made. I am now working on details. I am working on... Okay, that's good. So tomorrow's big thing, and tomorrow I've dedicated most of tomorrow to cosplay. Tomorrow is to figure out how in the fuck to make ears. I've got a solid idea, or at least I think a solid idea. We'll have to wait and see what solid idea actually means. So far, she's looking good. So that's that. Ears, I have to paint the beads to her necklace. And if I get that shit done in time, I might be able to do a tail. We'll see. That's a very much a we'll see. So, again, very much we'll see. I'm trying to finish my energy drink. Give me a minute. Peebs, why are you delaying? Because I want my energy drink. So yeah, that's the Julia Chai. I want to say like 90% done. 90, and the rest is little shit. This weekend's also going to be the practicing the pack. I've already double checked like the airport requirements for liquids and shit. Tale of Two Cities. Tale of Two. I don't get the comment. But yeah, like, I've got most of it done. I've picked up today. I got luggage now. I got to see the merch, which the merch is actually pretty good, but there's not a lot of big merch, so I'm confident that with the luggage that I have, I'm good to go. And then I have Tale of Two. Oh, there you go. I get it now. It might be. The thing is that I'm pretty sure of the technique I'm using. I'm just not confident in my own skills with it. I've seen other cosplayers do it, so it's gonna be, anyway, we'll see. So there's that. Then we have, so yeah, I double checked how much liquids that I have and how much I'm bringing, so make sure the airport's fine. I double checked all of the airport rules, up, down, left, right, all of them. Like, to the scary point, which, yeah, I'm aware. I feel like Peebs really, and yes, I'm aware. Then, today I picked up some USD, some American currency, $500 worth. My plan's to only use it at restaurants and taxi. The convention center is about 6 blocks away from the hotel, which, generally speaking, I'm not a big walker, but like 6 blocks ain't the end of the world. However, it's 44 degrees. Chances are we take it to camp. So I'm hoping it's not too expensive to do it, because I'd like to go Thursday to get the registration, and then go back to and from, and the Sunday or the Saturday go to and from maybe a couple times. Again, we'll have to see what the price is, what it comes down to when it's all said and done. But that's the goal. 100 degrees Fahrenheit. I have no idea what the Fahrenheit is. Even when I Google it, hold on. Las Vegas I put vegans weather. Because even when I do that, it still comes up as Celsius. See? 44. What the fuck is that? But, let me show you something. Okay? Let's go to today. Okay, humidity 10%. Let me show you something. I'm gonna pick the closest city. Okay. Now there's a little bit of a difference. Okay, obviously 20 degrees, big deal, right? Yeah, that's the shit we're used to. It even happens in Canada, where like some places like Alberta will hit like minus 45, and they're like, what the fuck? Then they come here and like, it's cold here. And we're like, but it's only minus 25. What are you talking about? Anyway, that's it right there. This is the city that I work at. This is where I'm based out of. This is what I'm used to. And I'm not exaggerating. Hold on, let me pick a sunny day. Actually, let's go pick Thursday. So it's supposed to be 44 in Las Vegas. Here it's 31, so we'll look at 13 degrees warmer, but 10% versus 61. To be fair, that is a fucking hot day here. Like, exceptionally fucking hot. But yeah, that's the key number there for us. Just to give you an idea of what I'm used to there. So I'm not sure how we're gonna take it, how we're gonna handle the heat. I was told to dress light, very light. Like t-shirts are too heavy. And I'm like, well, listen, I'm not going naked. The Dulia Chai costume, the material is super duper thin. Super duper thin. I picked that on purpose. So like the actual skirt and shirt is a lot lighter than like a t-shirt by far. The material for the coat, for the most part, is stuff that like it's still quite light. It's it's about like a t-shirt material. A little bit like a nicer t-shirt material. So it's quite thin. The only part that's actually like warm on this coat is the actual like fur around the edges. Which, to be fair, I'm wearing that fucking coat. I'm about to Arcana. You do not walk 6 blocks in 44 degrees. No. I mean, I don't plan on it. But I also, I don't want to spend $200 in a cab ride either, right? Let me see. Median cab price per mile, Las Vegas. It's about $2.76 per mile. That tells me fucking nothing. Hold on. Paradise Drive? I think it's Drive. To Convention Center. Maps. That one. No, not that one. Nice Drive. Okay. Las Vegas. Okay, and then we're gonna get directions. And there's what's the convention center. Las Vegas Convention Center. So that is it's really close. 1.8 miles. Which again, that tells me nothing. I'm sorry. I thought it was longer than that. I have no idea. I feel bad. That was so bad. They have a shuttle. They do have a shuttle for the no, they have public transport from the airport to the hotel. That I found. We're good with that. Let me see, actually. You guys are... I love you guys. It's a... Hotel. Do we have shuttle service? That would be great. I don't think so. Hotel. I find it very, very funny. Oh, they have an airport shuttle service. You guys just saved me $8. Fuck yeah. So they do not have a convention center shuttle, but they have one from the airport. So I will be calling that. Thank you. That's a big help, guys. I appreciate that. Here I was gonna take the public bus, which again I'm not ashamed of the bus. I take the bus for work. I park my car in the parking lot and I take the bus to work because fuck that, it's cheaper than parking my car wherever the fuck they ask me to. Right over there. Thank you. That's a big help. That just hooked me up. There's complimentary shuttle service. At Terminal 1. Or for guests arriving at Terminal 3. Located on 0 level in Terminal 1. For guests arriving, please call. That's so cool. I'm so happy. I'm gonna send that to my husband, actually. That's awesome. I really, I can't tell you guys how much I appreciate that, really. That, like, I'm gonna tell you guys a secret before we get into this, okay? First of all, I still got a little bit of energy drink left, and I brought wine for HILDIBRAND, so we're gonna fucking have a great time. That being said, there's a couple things that I will never understand in my life. One, I will never understand how in the fuck someone takes 20 minutes to a half hour with a bank teller. As a consumer, not business. Business, I get it, there's some shit. Like, the amount of time that a bank teller interaction take, I don't fucking get it. I am in there within 3 minutes. Never understand. Okay? 2, Jonathan, I think that's the plan. I think that's it. Ask. What's the first they're gonna tell me? Right? Go fuck yourself? Cool. No, that's a good idea. No, you guys are awesome. I really, really appreciate that help. Truly. But anyway, the second thing I'll never understand is how in the fuck do neurotypical people plan trips? How? I have been stressing over this thing for fucking weeks. And then my husband will ask me a question and that'll send me spiraling down. Like, my husband asked me the other day, he's like, okay, Peebs, okay, so we're going to Las Vegas. Do you know how to get to the hotel? Like, how are we getting to the hotel? That was a 4-hour spiral that had me looking up the public bus route. Listen, I know downtown Las Vegas now. I think I could actually drive in downtown Las Vegas. I know where the bus stops are. I know to cross the street. I learned that there's a Chipotle up the street, which I can't wait to try, by the way. Like, you know what I mean? Like, 4 hours. And then finally, I told him, okay, bus 108, go $4, have to download an app. And he just looked at me, he's like, okay. Again, 4 hours of spiraling to try to find that. Same thing as food. He asked me, hey, are there any restaurants nearby? I found 10. And got reviews from them. And then checked the convention center restaurants, which is, I never stopped. I don't get how people can just plan a trip, pack the night before, and be fine. I don't get it. Like I said, I've already practiced putting my, like, wet or liquid toiletries and shit in plastic bags to make sure they fit. And I bought smaller plastic bags to make sure they fit. Like, how in the fuck do you guys do it? So yeah. So what I tell you, you guys just saved me a lot of stress and hassle. You don't even know. Because your girl would have been on the phone with the bus going, okay, this is how it's going to go down. God damn it. So I'll never understand how neurotypical people can just... And it's funny because I was at board game night on last Sunday and the dude was literally like, oh yeah, do you know what I packed for a trip? When? Night before. So you don't practice packing for the trip? And he's like, no. Who does that? No one. Because I have already double checked the luggage to make sure there's room to have extra. I have already measured the luggage like 85 times. At least. Just... Well, it's not just that, Calvin. It's a lot of, like, again, it's the stress. It's the... It will bother. But yeah, I don't get it. That, and like I said, the bank. I don't get it. Again, like, I was at the teller today for like 6 minutes, and I was getting annoyed because I was there for so long. And It's just because she had to go in the back and get the USD. Oh, definitely. Like, once you're practiced and well versed and stuff like that, I can imagine it's just, whew. I've lost sleep over this already. Couple nights dreaming of it. I dreamt one night I got stuck in Calgary. Which I'm going to show you this trip I'm making. Alright. Map of Canada. Let's go to maps. Yeah, it's just easier to go there. Okay. So I am somewhere here. Okay. I'm going to be traveling 3 hours to here. Actually, right, that sign is right there. And I'm going to be traveling wee here. And then wee there. So big wee, little wee. 5.5 hours wee, 3 hours wee. So when I say it's a big trip, I really, like, I'm going through 4 time zones. Y'all wonder why I'm nervous. But anyway, like, I really, like, truly appreciate you guys hooking me up. I very much appreciate that. That's a whole lot of stress off of my shoulders. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna finish this. After, just check where you are going to do U.S. Customs. I assume that's at the Calgary airport. Or is it in Las Vegas? Like, do you go through customs, like, after you get into the country? Or before you get into the country? Because if it's before, then chances are it's in Calgary. The Calgary airport's big, but it's not that big. I went to KupoCon, and that was at the Trudeau airport, and that's big. The military have us to play and rehearse like you do. It's bad. It's so bad. And it's nervous. It's 100% nervous. Depends on the airline. God damn it. You're not helping. Okay. WestJet. When do I go through... There's an R there. Through customs. We're gonna be there 3 hours before, so I'm not too worried, and we get 2 hour layover, so I think we'll should be good. I don't know. Either way, a trick that I've learned a long time ago, especially as a woman. So women out there, female presenting people, the best thing you can, and this is terrible, okay? This is terrible advice, but the best thing you can do is play stupid. I'm telling you, that is, especially when you're dealing with people who are smart or think they are smart. So, like, at work, I work with engineers all the time. This is a common occurrence, okay? So, if I have to ask a question or need them to get off their ass and do something for me. Hey, I'm not sure if I'm reaching out. Are you the right person? Listen, correct me if I'm wrong, okay? Then they're helping you out. Okay? So when I go to this airline, my first thing is, oh my god, this is my first international flight. I'm gonna need your help, okay? I'm so nervous. Like, perfect. Oh, and I heard something about seats. I saw something on TikTok about seats. You know what I mean? Like, play stupid. You are dumb. Am I dumb? No, I'm actually, like, you know, I got a bachelor's of science. I ain't stupid. But they don't need to know that. Play stupid. Playing stupid has gotten me out of more shit that I have to admit. The chat disconnected and reconnected, so if you missed something there, it's cool. Arcana, that one is the like, I appreciate the fact we're set. The bigger question is I don't want to bring too much. I have I bought some battery banks or whatever you call them, those portable recharger things. I got 2 of those. We'll both have our phones. I have an iPad. We have our switches. I'm a reader, so I can bring books. Like, we're definitely okay in that regard. The bigger concern is like making sure nothing like dies, and making sure that we're still kosher. Like, you know what I mean? The chat seems to be looking like it's having some problems. I don't know why. Okay? The connection to the stream is good. Exactly, yeah. Well, we got these like they're small purse bags kind of thing, so I'm not worried about that. That's the stuff that, like, you know what I mean, I'm well planned for. I might bring my book on top of that, or I just might find some books and download it on the iPad as well, or Star Trek. Download some Star Trek. Do that. Like, I'm pretty good for that. But, like, I even know what to do, like, for roaming. So, cell phone roaming. We're doing alright. That part's okay, but yeah, the travel part, it really helped me out there. Okay, first, let's get a sip of wine. Alright. Delian. Let us begin. Hildy. Do you recall that scrap of alien starship we recovered? Oh, stupid. Well, Inspector Brandyhild, offensive, has employed his unsettling calculative capacity to extrapolate the damage to the greater whole, and he has concluded that the vessel would be incapable of flight without extensive repairs. Our most likely scenario is that when unknown agent made off with the starship wreckage, along with Poo-Poo's Listen, Poo-Poo's not going to be less funny. Fortunately, I have a fair idea who that unknown agent might be. After all, there is a single shadowy cabal with the history of concealing. Actually, let's head over to Kama first, and the inspector, others dwelling there. I'd rather not explain myself twice. If you are new to the stream, if you are new to the channel, if you are just new to me, and you think that I am above, or I am more mature than a person would be to laugh like stupidly to a character's name being Poo-Poo, you are sadly mistaken. That shit's hilarious. Reminder, because I feel like, you know, it's gotta be. Oh, there's creepy dude. Oh, I wish. Really? It looked like garters from a distance. That would have been worse. Yeah, I don't like that character at all. Okay. Oh, poor Poo-Poo. "'Tis horrible misfortune, Warchief, calamitous even. Poor Master Poo-Poo has fallen gravely ill." So, bluish green. I mean, more so. Could he have caught a hold? I suppose it is quite chilly up there in Garlemald. Poo-Poo is an alien. Who knows what extraterrestrial disease he might be ravaging its body. Nashu's delight are the best medicine for whatever ails you, as the inspector himself can attest. Good gods, Nashu, you'll blow the whole host's domicile to pieces. Push them away. You broke Nashu's heart. Ahem, if I may. When I was cloned from the inspector, certain gaps in my knowledge were patched with supplementary data from the Starship's archives. This information included an encyclopedic understanding of Master Poo-Poo's physiology and be sufficient for me to diagnose his condition. A Xeno-man hybrid mind. That explains the impossible calculations. Oh, here we go. It's the tea, man! I have it! Master Poo-Poo is afflicted by a terrible case of the common cold. Gods grant me strength. A visitor to a therapist, Master Poo-Poo has no prior exposure to our maladies. He is thus particularly susceptible to infection, and more likely to experience severe symptoms. True! All of that! Ha! 'Tis just as I surmised! We must put aside the case until we have nursed our stricken companion back to health. But even if it is the common cold, is there a risk that our medicines to him might do more harm than good? They most certainly would. Based on the results of my analysis, however, I believe we can synthesize an effective remedy. We need to gather the ingredients. Fetch quest! And the ingredients you shall have. What are we gathering exactly? Well, most of what we require can be drawn from Master Poo-Poo's collected samples. Otherwise, there's only two that we're lacking. 1. The liver of a giant tortoise. A suitable organ can be extracted from wandering salt winds welcome. Slaughtering monstrous opponent sounds like a job for Warchief. And we give the punchy hand, we know. Business. The other material in question is a rare fungus known as damp shroom, which I can hope to find great extensive work at the alchemical regions. Very well, Nashu, Delian, and I will scour the alchemist shelves. Meanwhile, I gotta go kill a big ass turtle. I wouldn't say expert. Simple conclusions and simple observations, nothing more. Is he shy? As I said, I'm hoping the alchemists have damp shroom, but it's really quite rare. So in other words, I gotta do both. God love it. Well, it seems like we have a job to do. Further discussion of the abduction will have to wait. Alright. Fuck yeah. Listen, when it's next to the crystal, that's a win. That's a win, everybody. Okay, just gonna do a little run, pack up. Having played Warcraft for the last couple streams, it's fun, okay? Don't get me wrong. I'm enjoying it very much. And we're even doing shit that's old. Like, I'm just enjoying my time. But I miss the smoothness and the UI that comes with Final Fantasy XIV. Like, there is no exceptions here. There's no how they have been able to make an incredible UI like this is bar none. Again, this is not to shit on the other game. I am having fun. And I'm fully 100% aware that I am using an add-on, right? Like, I don't take offense to it. I know I'm using an add-on. But I do miss how smooth this is. I had every confidence you would find us in a suitable liver, but the dark shroom eludes us. Then I must put my keen inspector sense to work. And stand back while I attune myself to the essence of the dark. Yes! Thinking. Well, the word damn shroom, forgive me, I have no faith in your abilities. It's close, my friend. We're getting closer even as we speak. Trustworthy trader. I heard you. I'd like to say some. But how? We certainly are, my fine fellow. Right then. I'll do it. We can finalize the transaction. Uh-huh. Blue is sus. There's a creepy dude in the back. Though in all fairness, here comes Inspector Hildebrand preternatural, fuck that word. Perception is one of the least baffling talents. In any way, we should hurry and rise to this man and take on kindly on his offer. Blue is sus. Alright. And before you're like, Peebs, you've got flying in this area. Let me be fucking clear. I only have it in like 2. And this is one of them. Here in Garnham Hall. And if you're like, really? That's it? The answer is yes. That's it. Where is Grumpy Jumpy? Uh-oh. Blue is sus. Or purple. Whatever color his shirt is. Oh, you're good. Here's the damn shroom, as promised. Oh, glad for your assistance. Ah, matter of payment. Ah, of course. How much do we owe you, my good man? Gold extreme, Harry. I couldn't go for less than 1,000,000 gil. 1,000,000 gil? That's outright robbery. A bargain, I counter. You would pay tenfold the price in the markets. Oh, told you he's sus. Now shoot, how do we fare for coin? We're plumb out, Inspector. Wow, this is a prickly pickle. Where are we to obtain these funds in such short notice? No! No, buddy. Million gil was it? I have an orchestrion rule collecting problem. Gotta buy 'em all. I spent my last savings on Return to Oblivion. Or ZZZs. Listen, I broke. No, I have the money, but you know. If that's the way you put it, I shall beg my father for the necessary amount. Saving Master Poo-Poo's life is worth every dime. Give that man nothing! Told you purple was sus. Oh, you deceitful scum, your swindling days are over. Ah, Haradzahan City Guard, at your service. You've received reports of questionable activities. We've been keeping a close eye ever since. Damn shroom is a rare find in the bazaar, but to be sure, it's only because there's no real demand for it. The price this charlatan quoted you is quite frankly ludicrous. But thanks to the ignorance and poor judge of character, we were able to catch him in the act. Token of our gratitude, you're welcome to keep the fungus, assuming you still want it. Yeah, very much so. That's magnanimous of you. Magnanimous. What a fucking compliment. Bah, you think tricking fools out of their coin? If that bastard hadn't declared my job redundant, I wouldn't have needed to swoop in so low. He blames a rising star among the merchant princes for his woes. Van Hoody, I believe his name was, purchasing the trading consortium where the man was working led to a restructuring. We're going fucking full capitalism. Okay. Van Hoody, I know that name. Something tells me something about an acquisition deal gone sour. Father was willing to sell him a slice of his hellish enterprise. I think, but balked when the man offered to buy our family business in its entirety. There's no telling how deep the coffers of the Van Hoody are, nor do we know the secret of amass such wealth so damnably fast. There are whispers, though. He solved alchemy's oldest and most legendary problems, the transmutation of metal into gold. Unlikely to say the least, but whatever source of Van Hoody's riches, he shows reluctance in spending them. He bought a historic temple to service his home, commissioned a private airship, among other extravagant expenditures. Nice for some. Thank you, Mr. Razahaman. Core, this swindling case had barely started before you solved it, Inspector. Ha ha ha, all in a day's work, my dear Nashu. I believe our business upon his scented hill has concluded. Let us hurry the ingredients back to Inspector Brandyhilt. Yes. I have moldified his lordship with secrets of divine manifestation, but the stench of failure yet clings to me. I must redeem myself in his eyes by crushing my most hated foe. Whee-hee-hee-hee. There's like 85 sneaking people behind everything that we do. I gotta go say poo-poo now. That's the important bit. Jesus. As long as we don't hit the level of ridiculous that, like, whatchamacallit, Pirates of the Caribbean hit. Where everyone betrayed everyone, and everyone was sneaking, and everyone was lying to everyone that was also lying. Like, God almighty, thank you. Alright, here we are. Tells me I deliver amongst in the damn shrimps? I do. Fine specimen. I'll be mixing the ingredients in the starship. Let us convey Master Poo Poo outside so we administer the medicine as soon as possible. Oh, that's cute. Fuck, that's cute. This should be sufficiently remote. Let's craft what we can and commence the treatment. Maybe he just needs a warm hug. That's what I'm picturing. That's what's going on in that little starship. Warm hugs. Gosh, I'm falling asleep. There he is! Oh, I feel so much better. I can't thank you all enough. Master Boo Boo recovered his strength in mere moments, which seemed the powers of recuperation are just as advanced as his technology. What the fuck? Look at the guy in the back! Holding fucking branches. I came here from another world, a stranger you've caused to trust, and yet you've treated me so kindly. The people of the star are very welcoming. Ah, you are a dear friend now, Master Poo Poo. 'Tis, God almighty, that's so funny. 'Tis our pleasure to help. So this guy's hiding, this guy's hiding, that guy's hiding. And it will be my pleasure to harm. He stops time! Please, V, just move a little to the left. Oh my god, please do that. That'd be so good. It's a crystal. What are you doing? I will not fall for the same trick twice. Buildy! No, no, no. Not a clue. Fucking Hildy! I'm crying! Oh no no! Oh. I fought despair itself! It appeared to taste my full power. No fucking way. Fucking form and everything. Perfect. Slam dunk. Fuck yeah. Oh. 3-point landing. Dude walks away. Fucking slam dunk. Oh. Oh. I need to breathe. My belly hurts. Punchy girl. The little Lala. Slam dunk. I gotta take this thing off its form. Yes. I feel like Peebs. You're taking shit off. No, listen. We're good. He just fucks off. He's good. We got paid. Slam fucking dunk. You took the full force that struck to me, yet here you stand. Singed, but apparently unharmed. I pondered and puzzled over the inexplicable fortitude of yours and feel compelled to ask. Are you an alien? Aha! But I assure you I am without a doubt Uldan-born Manderville of terrestrial Heruian rock stock. He's Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire. What more do you need to know? Facts. Do I even begin? Well, listen, there are more pressing matters. Slam dunk. Such as locating Master Poopa's missing comrade. 'Tis time we reopened the case of the silent correspondent. Yes, exactly. Dude in the back. The Charlatans. I'm all but certainly they're allied with the insidious extraterrestrials, which means they're under orders to remove any evidence of alien activity. I'll wager they're looking an old Charlatan. We only need to infiltrate their nefarious. The Charlatans can't be bothered to formally ally with foreign nations, much less aliens, and lopers don't count. While Master Delian's theory does lack supporting facts, we have no other promising leads to pursue. Moreover, I say that Charlatan sets the standard of monitoring astronomical and astrological phenomena. Mayhap the experts there are tracking. Please! Oh my fucking god! Please! Please! Oh! I didn't even notice. See, I just grabbed the top glass on the top. I don't look at the color, I don't think of it too hard. I'm 5'2", I can only reach the top. Isle of Archons. Pack your bags, we leave for Charlatan. Dude, I want to see what this looks like now. Hold on. Oh, it's partial. Oh, that's cool. God damn. Okay, before we continue, okay, I make no predictions because I'm very bad at predicting this stuff. However, I desperately want Hildibrand to be Crotchino or Fulshino. Those of you who don't know, Fulsh is in Fulshino is a derogatory term for crotch. Like the crotch of your pants. And in some French communities, like the whole bits and bobs. Yeah. It's also a fork or a pitchfork or like usually like a hay fork, not really a pitchfork. So, yeah. We have coined him Crotchino. My calculations may have failed me, but my companion did not. 'Twas your quick thinking and saw that villain laid low. What a tremendous flourish, no less. Brandy Hill told me you went and searched for all the ingredients. I am very so grateful. Not you. This fucking up. The time has come. Beating heart the conspiracy. Yeah, fuck off. Nice teamwork. Not quite. A gift! Charlatan awaits. First was city lie many days, sail work, swifter meets you in decoration. They say this experimental aetheryte will allow us to teleport to neither in absence of attunement. Oh shit! I'm gonna be dealing with a puking fucking Hildibrand. Yeah, I want Hildibrand and Fulshino to get together. I feel like this is the best thing in gaming. Like they did it. Yes. If you are new here, another one. I am French Canadian. So I am French. I speak French. French is my first language. I am not from Quebec, so that's the if you know a Quebec accent, you'll be like, no, you're not. I'm not. I am French Canadian. I'm from the East Coast. So like all the Elven names, I struggle looking at them and not. A good example is Estinian. I cannot look at that name and go Estinian. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't look good. It doesn't sound good. It even sounds better in French. How severe is your sickness, Master Poo Poo? Oh boy. I've traveled the coast with teleportations, not the least bit. Oh, damn. Ugh, God save me. I hope Delight wasn't too attached to his lunch. So, it's a city of learning. A sophisticated gentleman should feel right at home here. How are you all not sick to your stomachs? Experimental atheites make travel exponentially more fun. Sometimes I feel like I'm the only person in this group, normal person in this group of eccentrics, but it's not time to succumb to nausea. Not here in the belly of the beast. Rumor has it the Charlatans secret travel to the star in search of specimens they collect in confidential secret projects. Said projects to conduct a huge underground military facility. Labyrinthos, not a secret military. That's promising. I say we should head down there. God damn it. Let's see. Alright, then I'm making fucking work for it. So yeah, I struggle with the names of a lot of the Ellis characters. Because I can't look at it and unsee it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm bilingual. When I tell people that I am bilingual, like fully bilingual, people struggle with that. They're like, okay, what language do you translate shit? I don't. French and English, just go. I can think in French, I can think in English, I can write in English, I can write in French. So when I see it, I can't unsee it. You know what I mean? It's like, here, look. Chabellieu. Chamberlio? Like, I can't. No, Chabellieu. Let's see. Alright. Listen to the question. Higher, oh higher. Do you wish to descend to Labyrinthios, madam? My apologies, but each of your companions would also get the secure permissions to allow them entrance. If assurance is what you need, surely a single glance is all that you need to deem us trustworthy. Oh, cute. Oh! I could certainly make some judgments, but neither here nor there. Admission to Labyrinthos is subject to foreign policy. You're the ones who should be judged hiding aliens in a admit it. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, yet our paths cross again in this stupendous fashion. Godbert! With clothes on, so we're not here for business. Father, what brings you to Charlatan? I am in search of a certain object, one crucial to the continued refinement of the Manderville weaponry. My investigation leads me to believe that it is found here in Labyrinthios. And as you seem to have business down below, this is my son and his bosom companions. If I vouch for their character, will you kindly allow them to board the lift? Ah, Master Godbert Manderville. The Forum has sent word of your impending arrival. As a member of the Syndicate, your ambassador status affords you an entourage of up to 5 members. Pray consider their permissions arranged. I know not your current mission for the time being. I suggest you accompany me to the Archaean. I saw this on Twitter, okay? And people were like, what? Godbert's on the Syndicate. That's something I don't think people caught, like, way back when. I thought that was obvious. I thought that was, like, you know, no secrets there. I thought that was basic knowledge. Like, I honestly felt smart on Twitter. So like, I knew that. The Syndicate are the most affluent families in Ul'dah. Exactly. It's been brought up a few times. In fact, Godbert was asked for money in Stormblood to help reform stuff, and he approved, I think, something. I don't remember the details, but he had approved something. He had a talk with the Sultana about finance and stuff like that. Like, no, he's straight up Syndicate. Like, you guys gotta understand, while we like Godbert, which we do, he's a CEO. Capitalist overlord. He's a Syndicate. He controls Ul'dah. Think about that. He has a huge say in what goes and comes into Ul'dah. Don't mistake that. And it's actually a pretty decent lesson in you may like somebody, but that doesn't mean that they are not in a capitalist system. Well, let's give it a really harsh example. Yoshi P. Remember, we like him. He seems like a nice guy. He seems like a silly guy. He seems to like his job very much, and he does really great work. The reality is he works for Square Enix, which is a huge, massive corporation, whose number one goal is to make money. It's not anything that. Square Enix is not a person. Okay? So Godbert is a person. We like him. But his estates and his control of Ul'dah, that's a CEO. That's a company. That's... Take that time to think about that. My father tells me the storage facility fleets and sampling and specimens collected on every island that there is. Well, that's it. How much do we actually know about what he pulls and what he doesn't in Ul'dah? Where does his political stance is? A shiny silver sauce? I'm sorry, I have no record of such objects. Aw, little bum wiggles. Or do you would have us believe, but the purpose of this complex, this military force is plain. You cannot deny that you're conducting secret research on alien. Not conducting secret research on alien starships. Yes, we built a starfaring vessel in Thamazin, but it was neither military nor extraterrestrial. Disguising your foul lies. God almighty, I hate this guy so much. I don't even want to read. I just want to throw him off the cliff. Well, I cannot assist you in your missing craft. I do recall an individual of like appearance coming here. You do? Pray tell. At Mariel Agronomics Medical Circuit. Take the lift. Thank you, my good man. Well, so you found yourself a solid lead. I have my own search to attend to. I shall bid you farewell and good hunting. Like, while we know him on a personal level, I wonder, like, how he looks politically. How do the people of Ul'dah feel about him? How do the refugees of Ul'dah feel about him? Was he the one guy that voted well on stuff? It's an interesting topic. And I'd love to, like, know more about it. Just, again, I get giddy at stupid shit like that. If you're wondering, Peebs, you had flying earlier. Why don't you have flying now? I told you, I had it in like 2 zones. That was one of the 2. If you hire it, it pays them fairly. That's it. You see what I mean, though? Like, that's the stuff you kind of got to look into to understand him further. He hires them. Cool. Pays them fair. Great. Brandy Hild. But it's an interesting topic. I can't help much. Start working here. Get the quest. You guys talking about one of those new Mandroga strains. We whipped up a batch of starry blue onions. Started to rot almost immediately. Not a Mandroga, you think? Think of our grapes. Okay, we all know it's the last one. Lelaphelian agriculturist. Yeah, I saw the blue man with my own 2 eyes. It was no Mandroga, a gleaner in the company outside. This friend you described is scuttling along with them. I know not the purpose, but whatever it was, it didn't tarry long. Alright, let's go. Wonderful. This corroborates the information I got by the moment ago, skillfully squirreled out of this farmer. She claims the acquaintance of the gleaner in question, in fact, will bring him to talk to us shortly. Is it our boy? Oops, there's to share. Is it our boy? Please let it be our boy. No, it's not, but it's okay. Oh, he's so young. About the blue man, yes? Ah, you must all be practically identical. You must be the same species, surely. My friend really was here then. They certainly were. If you have a moment or 3, I'll tell you a tale. Beginning at Davnir on a procurement mission when we crossed paths with an apothecary with an unusual companion. As I mentioned before, the companion was almost your twin. We rode in the wagon. They rode aboard a damaged vessel. Well, I've never seen before. Could it be? As a collector by trade, I have certain weaknesses for oddities. Thus, I did hail the apothecary to inquire about his company and cargo. As a collector by trade, I have certain... repeating it. The man was only too happy to share story. It seems that he was recklessly plunged more toward the Garlemald to sell his wares, reasoning that this was conflict even less than the goods. The state of affairs were rather volatile and more than expected. However, he was soon forced to abandon his venture, and so the apothecary began his long trek home, only to shortly there discover a silvery starship and a shaken pilot. It cannot be a coincidence. The story continues. After extricating the battered vessel from the snow, he brought it home to Rothtown. His guests wished to make repairs of his craft, yet amongst the wonders of the bazaar, they could not find the suitable parts. Refugees, finance the salt mines of Alameda, and help rebuild it. He definitely did. We got that story actually very recently in the Make It Rain campaign. The Little Blue eventually resorted into drafting the schematics, while the engineers followed up step by step with the bits and bobs, and we're waiting here at Marathon. Then what happened? Oh, he is Saint Nemia. Well, our industrious visitor had what they needed. They repaired the vessel in a twinkling. The pair then departed almost immediately. I've not seen them since. Paid a handsome sum for the engineer's services, but been thwarted typical charlatans at wages they would happily forfeit coin. I'm no scientist, but I'm beginning to think it was such an incredible vessel. It must have been some kind of starfaring craft. And that little blue man, well, he must have been an alien from another world. Or so I like to believe. I'm an avid reader of the Thanvarian truth, you see. For fuck's sakes. Can it be true? I have a readership in Charlatan? God damn it, I hope he gets the runs. Yes, wonderful news. I'm grateful he's made the journey. I have a feeling this soon will draw to a close. Let us return to Rosenhaven and continue our search. No. Okay, so here's the plans for next week. Well, actually, we're gonna take 2 seconds. I'm gonna use the washroom, get a little more wine, and I will be right back. After that, we'll discuss some stuff. Hold on, right back. I'm back. I'm sorry for taking so long. I got some more wine. And I actually talked to my husband and told him about all the helpful tips you guys gave and stuff. He was pretty impressed too. To summarize our findings, we know Master Pooper's friend is safe, in the company of a Hannish gentleman, and possibly here on this very isle. Oh, that does sound promising. Godbert! Father, you returned to the city. That must mean you're on your best to go. Shin was successful. That it was, so laying hands on the object of my desire has been a long and frustrating ordeal, to say the least. Much painstaking research has revealed the existence of hereditary Manderville relic, which slumbers the secrets of weapon augmentation, and though I've turned the ancestral home upside down, I failed to find the artifact in question. Much painstaking research has revealed the existence of... I'm reading it. The reason for the absence became clear as I chanced upon the journal of one of our forefathers. He wrote of a visiting scholar who was interested in the relic, and thus he surrendered it to Charlayan's safekeeping. The trail led me to Labyrinthos, and turns out Charlayan never did find a time construct of their analysis. The custodian that I found in the curio tucked away in the dusty corner, still processing. There it is. Oddity. Every bit as perplexing as Godbrand's cipher-bound manual. How are we to liberate its hidden wisdom? Are you fucking serious? Oh, I can help with that. These devices were made by Mandervillians, a star-facing race. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Starfaring? Mandervillians? Yes, highly evolved species of the master of advanced technologies. Our people's shared ideas and inventions, and I'm quite familiar with your family's relic. If you so wish, I can have the device project whatever images were stored upon it. A darkened room would afford us the clearest view, however. Bullshit! Bullshit. Fucking bullshit. Mandervillians. Coincidental naming. God damn it. Bullshit. Okay, so the minute the device came out, I was like, oh, really? We've got ourselves an Illuminati thing with fucknut. That one, Delian? Like, come on. Bullshit. Now, there's an alien race of Mandervillians? Bullshit. Let's see this. This is so cute! Oh my god. It's a slideshow! Oh my god, no fucking way. I, Godbrand, wanderer of the stars, weaponsmith extraordinaire. Godbrand-like gentleman. Are you fucking serious? First Lord of House Manderville. This is Godbrand, our founding father? I record this message that my descendants may know the truth of their cosmic origins. The tale is long, but I bid you watch until the very end. Do this like a TikTok. Watch until the very end. Swipe. Heirs of mine, I am not a man born of the star, or even a man at all. I am the Mandervillians, a race that falls on the far side of the great expanse. Why are you like this? Oh my god, it's a puppet show! Mandervillians are parasitic, oh my god. We only survive by bonding with other life forms. Our essence has taken root. We supplant the host mind and strengthen our physical features, imbuing our new form with steel-like resilience. I knew it was something alien. Bullshit! And though we've joining compatible most host bodies, we produce our offspring which harbor the next generation of Mandervillians, which symbiotic variant eventually takes to the stars and reaches new potential vessels, adapting to multiplying. So, it is that our race proliferated and spread throughout the cosmos. Oh, Red. Tragically, our flourishing civilization was brought to an abrupt end. All on fire. Every planet which the Mandervillians resided was off by an calamity. Our societies were then brought to ruin and twisted into horrific nightmares. Okay, so we're dealing with the end days. The final days, sorry. Oh, it's the thingy, the thingy that we went slam dunk with. That's been following us since day one, of course. Desperate to avoid the same fate, a comrade and I boarded a ship and fled upwards into the starry night. We flew and flew until we found a planet, your planet, untouched by the phenomenon, but the rigors of the journey were so damaged our craft we were forced to make an uncontrollable descent. Is the thing following us fucking Godbrand? Did I slam dunk Godbrand into... No. I alone crawled from the wreckage, badly injured and near death, but even as I recite myself to the perishing unfamiliar world, I found a man who had come looking to the falling star. No. No fucking way. As a rule, Mandervillians do not take intelligent life forms for host. After hearing my story, however, he was sympathetic and he offered. He himself, afflicted by incurable malady, had little time left to live, seemed content to know that his ailing body could provide a safe haven for another. He's a Trill! He's a... The Mandervilles are Trill. If you caught that reference. I mean, it doesn't take much to catch the reference, okay? Listen, I'm just getting into Deep Space Nine. Leave me alone. With his blessing, I set about transferring my essence. The man's form was revitalized and purged of its fatal frailty. Yet mind which dwelled within was now my own. A Trill! Went to build a new home for myself there. People's technology. Fly blacksmith. Maybe that's why he's like the good side of the CEOs, because he's actually like not from here and he don't get it. Oh, how cute! Although not pure Mandervillian, our offspring exhibits the same enhanced physiology. A boon I suspect to be passed down for generations through our bloodline of House Manderville. My dear descendant, folks of the star are most fragile. Yet, as the first man encountered, I did demonstrate that they nevertheless are capable of surpassing love and generosity. Aww! Why did you marry, like, a wife that looks a lot like Julianne? That's kind of creepy. I saw the frying pan. You're fucking right, I saw the frying pan. At last, the Mandervilles, I have but one request to make of you. Pre-employ your superlative attributes and my armory of Manderville armaments for the benefit of these wonderful peoples whom I hold in the highest regard. No way. No way. God, this is such bullshit, but it's so funny. What an astounding development. I, Hildibrand Helidor Maximilian Manderville, shall heed the passionate plea of my illustrious forebear. No case, too big or too small, should it be in the service of my fellow man. Holy fuck. I don't need to, like, there's a lot of stuff I don't like to bring to stream on the personal side. I'm usually an open book, 9 times out of 10. But that smile's starting to get there, isn't it? We're getting there, and I see it, and it looks good. I'm sorry, I'm gonna get back to this. Thank fuck, but it's been a year. It's been like 15 months of braces, but still, like, it's starting to get there. I see it, it's like, back to Hildebrand. He learns he's descended from an extraterrestrial being, and his business as usual. But wait a minute, then why is Lady Julianne so monstrously strong? Is she descendant of aliens too? Wow, most unexpected. Never did it cross my mind that our esteemed ancestor might frail from beyond the heavens. But I do wonder if that self-same blood runs thick in our veins. A family tree I glanced over some years ago says that that's not important. My present purpose remains unchanged. Listen, I am 100% down to just assume that Julianne is just plain psycho. Why? And I've said this before, I'm just going to say it quickly. I know someone like that with the same name, and it matches. I will bring our Mandeville weaponry to the peak of perfection for Godbrand and for the good of our star. Maybe she's void sent. Before I forget, though, I have a gift for you. Pray await me at the right plaza, and I shall bring it forthwith. So, that also might mean why Godbird isn't as hell-bent on being as capitalistic as he is. Because again, his father circle. Is there a reload button? Give it a second. Yeah. Another second. There you are. Some truth could shatter the foundation of our beliefs and brought to light. This wasn't one of the more staggering discoveries of the devoted leaders in Charlotte. Those who peruse my publications. Oh, for fuck's sakes, man, I hope you get the shits. I misjudge the Charlotte people. They're not collaborators or act like a conspiracy. I hope you get the shits. And that Master Poo Poo, though. That one still has all two. Fuck, I hope he gets the shits. I hope you haven't been waiting too long. Godbird. This is the gift. I like gifts. Master Poo Poo's earnest quest inspired me to indulge in a spot of clockwork craftsmanship between weaponry sessions. I thought it only fitting that to be the one to care for this diminutive fuck off. Consider it a memento. When I say fuck off, it's because I can't read the word. Again, there's advantages to being bilingual. You think in 2 languages. You speak in 2 languages. If I'm looking at something, I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4 unders, 4 cat. Like, it's easy. But you fuck up in 2 languages, and you look at words like that, and you're like, nope, over it. As for our Mandavillian weaponry project, your assistance is still very much welcome. Until then, my dear Warchief. I got a Master Poo Poo! Ah! I got my own little poo poo. That's terrible. Oh, some of Zero's curry. Dude, that would be fun to watch. Oh, wait, I think we got a meanwhile here. Meanwhile. Okay, Luge's handler. Lord Van Hoody, I come with ill tidings. Festuluge set an ambush for his nemesis, but once more was defeated. His current whereabouts are unclear. That blithering dolt. So he's just making copies of himself? At least we got a new bad guy. No matter. Preparations are well underway. The manifestation will proceed as planned. What's the other poo-poo saucer up to? An army of Van Hoodies. What will that do? God knows. Oh, lots of Van Hoodies. Alright. I suppose you can be. Oh, that was so cute with your baby poo-poo. I wish Nashu was more in that suit. It suits her very much. Godbert! Cosmically altered is a gentleman's man, the first of their clan, and ancestor quality are Godbrand Mandrill. Truth can be a stranger than the tallest tale. See you, Inspector. This cute. Fuck man, it's always cute. Do 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 do. Alright, I gotta wind up poo poo. The automaton was created in the likeness of alien poo-poo by Godfrey Mandeville, who is inspired by the interstellar visit's exquisite curves. It is programmed to follow you on your adventures and has a curious fondness for elixirs. Fair. Hold on, where is it? Here. Okay. I only have enough for one. I need like 3 more. 2 more. So as you can see, there's some work to be done. Time to see Geralt. I'm not there yet. I haven't gotten the next step. I know. I know. We can judge away. I can't anyway, even if I wanted to. So, here's what we're gonna do. That one. This is gonna sound really stupid, okay? But I hate hold on. Can you get unlimited of these? Oh, those are the big ones now. Okay. It'll always be the healing one. So this one's okay. That's using the old ones. Okay. Well, let's go do a few of these. Now, let me tell you a secret. I hate, okay, that you can't get the big items with your side characters, okay? I don't want to heal, not really. Black beige, go do that. So what I hate is that you can't go and collect these items. Basically, you can't go on an alt and just level an alt through through the roulette system and still collect the tomes that you need for the ship. And I get what they're trying to do. They want you to do end level content. They want you to do that. But I mean, for example, trials, 9 times out of 10, you're not getting a 90 trial. I'm sorry, you're not. If I go to raids, I promise I'm not getting a 90 raid. Exactly, they're only obtainable in 90 characters. I'm not saying that this should be easy, but I feel like you should still be able to obtain some but less on an under 90 character. Or, and only if you have a 90 character. Again, I'm talking out of my ass, right? Like, this is just for fun. But again, it's one of those, think about it. Speaking of for fun, did you guys see the new setup for Warcraft's MOG setups? Basically, you can go to your, like, collected appearances and your appearances and be like, hey, I want this hat. Okay? Click on it, click on where you can get it, and you can have it on your, like, bars here where your quests are. So you can go, like, and have it as a goal. I like their transmog system much better than Final Fantasy XIV, but that's fucking cool. I want that. You know what I mean? Here, be free. I'm gonna get these tomes for this as a level 90 character. Obviously this isn't 90 content, right? Interesting how that works. Alright. So at this level, the idea, it works a lot like the Fire Mage Warcraft. You want to proc the fire starter, which is the same. No, I'm not picking on anybody. It's just that. When you're out of mana, you switch to Blizzard. Shit, I should have went through. Do I have lightning yet? I don't know. No. And that's a free cast. God damn it, healers, adjust. My bad. To be fair, I haven't DPS'd in ages. Here, you get that. Since you had to put up with me. Listen, if you perform poorly, you better accommodate the healer, because they deserve it. Just saying. Just saying. If they had to put up with your ass, that's the end of that conversation. See? I got these things. Did I earn them? Not really, no. I did the duty finder. I did a trial. See, a leveling one? Like, explain to me why I need this. Like, jump on my tank for that. Which one? Nagara. I haven't done Palace in a while. See what I mean? I could be leveling a character. But here I am. That's the part I don't get. Okay, sorry for the wait. Are designed to drive the fierce in the stroke party. Fair. Very fair. There you go. Leveling. But again, I gotta go in as a palette. Like, you see what I mean? Like, I'm not... It's not badness to believe that if I'm in a leveling party, maybe I should be leveling as well. What level are we? I don't know. We'll see. 77. Alright, cool. Come on. Going to wall to wall, see how we do. That's the wall. Alright, cool. I haven't done this dungeon in fucking forever. I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Holy fuck, why did that pop? Exactly, they encourage you to do it. It's just that, like, I could be leveling my own, right? Shadow Grove. I can't. Oh, okay, I remember it. Good grip on it. If you're wondering why I have a small map below, I mean, obviously we can see why, but like, look. Listen, I feel myself, alright? If I have the stress, I'm healing. Ah! Alright, we're doing alright. A little bit of sweat. We're doing alright. I like the healer's dress. If you guys are wondering, by the way, like my two favorite classes to play is Paladin and White. That doesn't Let's do the dot, right? Okay. It is, absolutely. You're doing great. Not disappointing. I'm like, I haven't played Paladin in ages. Ow. Come up. Fuck that. I like that where it pops. Sorry, I was concentrating. Not doing this well, definitely. Good job. We're going to loot. Pass. Pass. Alright. 10 more lady tanks. I suppose Final Fantasy XIV gives you the chance to try it. That's something that you don't really get in other games, right? It's quite toxic, quite quickly, and you don't really get the try shit. And I feel like it's not a gender thing. I mean, the reality is that something like this and things like that. But because of the expectation put on them to be a quiet and us to be the pocket healer to our husbands, boyfriends, whatever, it changes that dynamic. It kind of forces you into that box of a healer. Where here, we actually get to try the shit that we actually want to do. Do I prefer healing in this game? Yeah, I do. I actually very much enjoy it. I'm being totally honest, but like that's a choice that I'm physically making because I like it, not because I have to pocket some asshole. Try to do a big fucking pull. Okay, should have everything I need to do all kinds of bad behaviors. Okay, I got you. I got you. Sneak in. Woo! Again, whose fault is this? Whose fault this whole room? Who knew the healer and this guy against the healer? Who knew this would be one hell of a struggle for the healer? If you call it anything else but is a flat lie. Alright, let's go. Oh, I hate this boss. I can't remember. I find him backwards. digestible theory. Exactly. There's a guy healing, tried to steal the worst reputation. Oh, absolutely. Let me tell you, the most fun I have healing is that moment of panic. The one that you're like, shit, and everything's going down and you're like, oh, why are you like this? That's that. Why are you like this? Perfect. The trick is you have to hit them, right? One of the things that I've noticed that tanks will like just go up and touch them and as you walk through, dude, they need a good slap. They need it, to be reminded who's taking. Not ego thing, it's, about reminding you to like tank it. If you don't, you're going to have to really pulling something. Don't give a fuck. Remind you who's taking. And remember, keep your, Quizzicat or whatever. Reckless-Clad, fuck, I don't know. Keep that for if the healer's having a hard time. Again, it's not the healer's fault. You decided to pull fucking everything together. Whose fault is that? Yours. You have it. So when you do something stupid, you deserve a slap. Keep that for your backup. The reminder that, Open up. How dare you? Okay. I hate rescue. I really do. Not a fan. Okay, we're gonna wait to see if anybody has no, alright. Just I forget what she does. I forgot how this goes. We're pretty good, but I remember what the fuck I was supposed to do. All I know is that looks like a tunnel portal. Became definitely this, and I fucking love this. There's still a part of me that wishes that they would say the word gay. They would say the word lesbian. They would say the word love. Not because they need to, but just to confirm it 100%. It's not up for debate anymore. And it's not insinuating. Like, let me give you an example. Final Fantasy 16 fucking real. It was a video game couple that was gay for the sake of being gay. There was never a need for it to be more gay. Just gay. Just like our, like, again, the real world. Because the real world was it. That's something to forget, right? Out. I'll take it. Supposed to do. Fuck! Do it again. Yep, I did not with my face. We got her. Thankful. But, like, all they had to do was say, like, hey, you know, this character's gay. That's it. In our real world there, you work with people that are gay. You work with people that are trans. You work with people that are non-binary. There's a piece of something on my mic. Sorry. All of those things are real, right? They're just there. Your workforce doesn't change because somebody's homosexual next to you. And that's what Final Fantasy 16 did. They were like, hey, my husband. And that was the end of it. There was no need of it, right? Again, it's just there. It's not pushed, it's not promoted, it's just there. Kind of like our real world. People exist, right? And that's what I really enjoy about that. And I kind of hope they would do that with Rean and Gaia. I think it's time. I think we are at a point where it is time. Alright, so. Let me see. What else can we do? Actually, I have time for another one? Not really. I'm gonna put it on a quick pause. I'm gonna use the washroom, and I will be right back. again. I'm back. Sorry about that. Ugh, why is this going right through me? ffxiv, the first Japanese title, open world gay couples, and it's great. Like, I love that. Love that. Like, I want to scream at the mountaintops how good that representation was, because it was factual. It was what representation should look like. The character is gay because that's what the real world looks like, and that's how it should look like, and it shouldn't be exceptional. You shouldn't have to think about it, right? Same thing as of color. People of color should just exist. How many people, if you go and think about where you work, okay? Where you work, the local bar, the local mall, how many people of color do you see in your regular day? Most people, if you're not in a small town, is a percentage. That's how it should be in the game. Not that there should be, and it doesn't hurt that, you know, the main story is of color, or the main story of the character is fat, or the main character of the story is a woman. A gay woman, a non-binary person. Again, real life is like that. But no, I have to give all the props where it's due. It's very good to see Final Fantasy 16 fucking nail that. By the way, my paladin's adorable. I really like playing the paladin. If I don't want to think too hard, I kind of just want to go with it, I like the paladin. Let's head to Oda and see what the daily is for the goldsmith and the miner, and go from there. We're taking it easy by now. I don't know, because this is the part where we gotta separate ourselves from Yoshi P. I don't know his opinion, right? We don't know his opinions. We know what he has said for Square Enix, representing Square Enix. And he said some pretty racist things. Not overtly racist, but microaggression, absolutely. So, what does he actually feel, right? We don't know what Yoshi P feels. We know what Square Enix feels. So, and I think a better example is Ian Hazacostas. The reason why I like Ian so much, and I'm exceptional. No one likes Ian, and I love Ian. Because he's excellent at his job. We don't know Ian at all. I don't know what he's like as a person. Couldn't tell you. Seems nice. And once in a while, I find when he interviews with someone like Preach, you can kind of like get a glimpse. But he's a lawyer. That's what he does for a living. He's a PR guy. That means that everything he says is what Blizzard thinks, not what Ian thinks, what Blizzard thinks. So when he says diversity and inclusion is very important to us, does that sentence not sound like the most practiced sentence in the world? I'm not saying it's not, and I'm not saying Yoshi P does not believe that, and I'm not saying Ian does not believe that. What I'm saying is they are speaking for companies. We don't know these people. So it's hard to like put ourselves there. Some of these representation sells. Right now we are going into a very volatile market that way, regardless of our opinions. And by the way, if you ever debated my stance, there is no debate. We are full rainbow here. Full rainbow. We are, and I hope the space remains LGBTQ plus friendly, place that people of color feel welcome, etc. But the reality is that how businesses decide to market themselves and how people decide to market businesses are very different. Square Enix might say, the next expansion of Final Fantasy XIV has to have an LGBTQ plus member. Main storyline. That sells. That's important to us, and we want to show that diversity. And Yoshi P be like, nah, it's not my thing. Or it could be the opposite. Yoshi P be like, hey, listen, like, we need this. The world's climate requires this, and I mean, representation is important. And Square Enix go, you know what? That is not the right financial decision. Based on our market research, based on this, it's a no. So it's a tough conversation to have, but that's the reality of business, right? We value inclusion and diversity. That doesn't mean they actually do. How many people, CEO down, the next 3 positions are of color or are women? It's an interesting conversation to have. Black Pearl. And I mean, I'm sorry if I come off cynical. I don't mean to. I really don't. How do I put this in a way that's interesting? I want people to succeed. Right? I want success. I would love nothing more than the next expansion being about an LGBTQ plus couple directly, without debate. I would love that. Good question. My big questions with Yoshi P, mostly I would like to see how he thinks on a business level, because that to me indicates how he functions. I would also like to ask him how big his balls are. He stood in a conference room at some point and said, you know what? Give me 2 years. I can save this product. Keep it online. Give me the funding. I'll do it. I want to know what kind of fucking balls that took. I'm sorry, I do. Jesus Christ. Black Pearl bracelet. Holy fuck. Okay, I need a Black Pearl. And Electrum ingot. How do I make an Electrum ingot? Hold on. I can't do this right now. Like, I would love to know what happened in that boardroom. What convinced Was it a cultural choice? Was it a we're 10 million deep? Go ahead. Was it a... Like, I would love to know what tilted that decision left. What tilted that decision for him to rebuild AR. Because I want you guys to understand the fucking risk that is. You have a failed product in front of you. You got in a new director and you're like, listen, we're going to throw millions of dollars at this for you to fix it. And dude comes up to you and says, no, I'm not fucking fixing that. Scrap it. I'm going to start at 0 and launch something in a quarter of the time. And then they approved it. I want to know that conversation. That's it. That's it. That's all I want to know. If you can tell me that conversation, that's it. That's all I want to know. You know what? That's what we're going to do. We're going to go market board that. Because fuck it. Why not? But yeah. Like, I would love to know what the fuck happened for that to I just want to know. I feel like it's a very fair question. That's it. Like, the rest of it, I want to know what sold the board to that decision. I don't care about the process, okay? Because we know what he used. He's actually one of the first PMs to use a massive agile project in the middle of fucking... People are still using Waterfall today. They're hiring project managers at Blizzard for Waterfall projects. So they're not agile. So that part was innovative, but like, how did he sell it? I want to know how he sold it. There's no fucking way that, like, I honestly believe in my heart of hearts. Okay? In my heart of hearts, this man did not buy me. Like, he did not. I'm sorry. I believe in my heart of hearts that there's no fucking way that this man woke up and said, you know what? We got this. No problem. I cannot, in my heart of hearts, believe that an American board of directors would have approved that. I can't believe it. I'm sorry. I can't. Like, if you've got 1,000,010 things to say, I don't believe you. I just don't think it would happen. Black Pearl. I can't. That's all I want to know. That's it. And I feel like that would be like, it's the one question you can't answer. But I would love to know the amount of balls it took. Okay, you want to be a prick, fly. I just want to know what the fuck, like, you know what I mean? Like, how? Who? Yep, that's it. If you can... If you can tell me how he did that, that's it. That's all I want to know. The rest is like, you can convince me he's a god at that point. Oh, for fuck's sakes. But I'm telling you, I don't know how he did it. I almost don't care how he did it. I just want to know. It's a fish item. But how? Bullshit. Oh, I suppose in the, like, in the clams. In the oysters. swear to God, man. Really, that's all I want to know. How in the fuck did he do that? Because that's the lesson. The problem that people don't understand, like, I don't know how to say this nicely, but like, people truly don't understand the amount of crap that Yoshi P did to pass that under the rug. I don't know how he did it. I'm telling you right now, having worked in corporate, there's no fucking way. No fucking way. Damn. I tried to get it high quality. Oh. Like, there's no way. I have no fucking idea how he did it. That's the, like, God's honest truth. No fucking idea. And in most business situations, like, I can't. Dude, I can't get little shit passed at work. I don't know how he did it. I really don't. And I don't. And I honestly think if it wasn't a Japanese company, I don't think it would have passed. There's nothing. There's no way an American company would have taken that. No fucking way. No. Mm-mm. That would be my number one question. Number one. My number two question. Okay. My number two question. Cobalt Ore. My number two question is, it's evident that he has a passion for what he does and that he genuinely enjoys the product that he puts out. He loves his games. Like Dragon Quest, this, 16. He plays them, he enjoys them, he plays the competitors, he gathers that information. I would love to know two things. One, how was he able to combine his passion into something that is tangible? Because project management, I'm sorry. Project management is one of those jobs that there's nothing passionate about it, okay? Like, you are just dealing with people. You are moving people here and there, and you're getting things done, you're filling in tickets, and you're moving it along. That's it. You're the mover. You don't do a whole lot of, like, physical, tangible work. You're the, okay, you go here, you go there, you go there, I'm gonna have a meeting here. You know what I mean? It's a very corporate job. I'm not complaining against that. I don't mind that. I do it for a living. But how did you combine such, I don't want to say boring, but such tedious, such work with a passion project like gaming? And then finally, the bigger question to me would be, again, I knowing that you're working on passion projects consistently, how do you not get too deep into it? You're a gamer. How do you not keep digging for that exceptional? How do you know when to stop? Because again, it's easy for me at work to say, okay, we're out of budget. Like, you're done. Fuck you. This is the end of our work. Unless you approve this budget, we're good. How do you not get lost in that next step? How do you not get lost? How do you not get offended if a project doesn't get approved? I know it's a lot of really big questions, but those are the three that I really, if I could sit down with Yoshi P, those are the three I'd ask. I know, like, instead of asking him intelligent questions, that's where I would ask, but that's the questions I legitimately have. But yeah, my number one is how in the fuck did you convince a board to destroy their product or recreate it in a quarter of the time? I want to know, how the fuck did you approve that? How did they approve it? I want to know. What did you say? And I mean, like, again, the work that we do is very numbers based, right? You ran the numbers, you ran the potentials, you ran the risks, you did a risk assessment, you did a lot. And I'm going to tell you right now, that risk assessment, I promise you, didn't say best selling, most financially productive Final Fantasy game of all. I promise you it didn't say that. It didn't. This is a failed product. And he said, I'm gonna fucking rip it from the ground up and do it in 2 years. A quarter of the time it takes to release a game. I want to know what the fuck he said. That pushed it over the level and said, you know what? Fine, fuck it, go. That's the big question to me. Again, he's got balls of steel, obviously. I don't have the balls to do that. I don't. So that one. Number two, how in the fuck did you manage to get your passion project in a line of business that isn't? And number three, knowing that this is your passion and what you enjoy and that the product that you produce isn't what you enjoy. How do you maintain a professional disconnect? And how do you say enough's enough? This is the product we're delivering. I, as a gamer, would prefer this. Why are we not pushing for that? Or, no, we don't have the budget for that, but I want that. How do you not see that? So as a gamer, it's easy to go, oh, I don't want the glamour chest. I want this from Warcraft. Right? How do you go back and be like, but I want that. You don't have the budget for that, nor the server room. But I want that. I think that's what's best for the company. You know what I mean? Like, there's a work, generally speaking, work's pretty easy to disconnect from, but where this is your passion as well, be interesting topic. Oh, he definitely had spreadsheets, but that's what I'm saying. The spreadsheets showed failure. There is nothing on those spreadsheets that would have said success. You had to turn around people that have already played a shitty released game. You then had to tell them you're gonna remake a game in a quarter of the time most people require to make one. And then you said that you can fix this when nobody else has done it before. There's no reason why anyone in that boardroom should have looked at that and said, yeah, see, this sounds good, go ahead. I'm telling you right now, my company wouldn't have accepted it. I'm telling you right now, some of the companies I work with would have not accepted it. I can't go into details with that, but they wouldn't have taken that. Absolutely fuck not. How did you do it? You showed them a failure in a recipe and said, I can do it. I promise you I could do it. Like, no game is created in 2 years. None. Indies struggle for 2 years. Like I said, those are the questions I would have for them, because they still don't make sense to me today. Alright, so the wine is kicked in. I'm gonna go to bed. In the meantime, though, Monday. Yes, we want to talk about next week. Before we go, Monday. If everything is ready, we may have a Julia Chai stream. Yes, our girl is going to be in the chat. It's going to be great. I'm hoping the ears and stuff turn out. Either way, we're working on it. If everything's good, Monday should be a Julia Chai Final Fantasy 14 stream. Tuesday we should be back in World of Warcraft on Twitch, and FanFest. So If you guys are like, Peebs, why is there a lot of shorts on your channel? It's FanFest. I needed some room. So, until then though, in the meantime, have yourselves a legendary day. Thanks so much for being here, and I can't wait to see you guys again on the next one, Monday. Hopefully, it's Julia Chai here. Bye!